Hello everyone, today we will talk about the research paper entitled The Impact of Gender Quotas on Electoral Participation, Evidence from Italian Municipalities, which was written in 2014 by María de Paola, Vincenzo Scopa, and Marco Alberto de Benedetto. This paper shows, in general terms, a study on how policies affect voters' behavior. Specifically, the paper's research question is the following. What is the effect of gender quotas on electoral participation? To analyze the effect of gender quotas, the authors used the Italian background on a political reform adopted in 1993. This reform consisted on the imposition of a gender quota for municipal council elections, that is, ensuring a minimum number of female candidates for the elections. The reform was declared unconstitutional in 1995, as anyone can be subject to special treatments on the basis of sex.
In the paper, first they take information from other research on gender quotas and question it. They analyze the reasons considered when abolishing the reform. The issue of fairness was taken up by the court, and precisely for this reason they abolished them. Some positive opinions focus on gender quotas, helping achieve a gender balance in political institutions, correcting social imbalances, and diversifying policies. But some others argue that with gender quotas, women are given an advantage over men, and it affects the quality of politicians. Some even say it undermines democracy as voters have less opportunities to choose their representatives freely.
About the data and the model, we know that it's essentially a double differential model that assumes Dow's rational political behavior. One votes when the expected utility considers the relevance of the vote, its expensive value, its costs, and expression. The data comes from the Italian Ministry of Internal Affairs from 1981 to 2001 and focuses on the period around 1993 reform and its abolition in 1995. They consider large municipalities when they exceed 15,000 inhabitants and takes into consideration their early termination, geographical location, employment status, education participation, disaggregated into male and female, as well as a subclassification of the votes participated in valid, invalid, and blank. The dependent variable measure the turnout, blanks, invalid, and valid votes, and some dummy variables for the municipalities and the vector of characteristics and provincial dummies. They carried out several experiments between absolute change with and without reform, including the intersection, disaggregating the characteristics of the municipalities, taking early trends since 1985, isolating the characteristics of southern Italy, disaggregating for men and women, as well as studying the placebo effect that the reform could leave. To check the robustness of these results, in addition to confirming the homogeneity of the control and treatment groups, they made a final propensity score matching model that confirmed the observed trend.
Participation has decreased in general, but in municipalities directly affected by gender quotas, the decreases seem to be smaller and accompanied by an increase in valid ballots. The coefficient associated with the term of interaction is positive and statistically significant, suggesting that having more female candidates increases political participation. The effect of gender quotas on outcome variables tend to be the same when more control variables are added at the municipal level. With this, we know that treatment allocation is random. Northern municipalities record stronger responses in turnout rate and valid votes compared to southern municipalities, probably because women in southern Italy are more prone to living under traditional social roles. Another result is that even as both male and female voters react positively to the gender quotas, women's reactions were shown to be stronger than men's. This is probably because female representatives pay more attention to women's needs and preferences, and generally, if more women are voting, there will be an effect on the selection of decision makers in the policies they will implement. Finally, the analysis shows that the positive impact on voter turnout disappeared once the gender quota system was eliminated. The results suggest that gender quotas have a positive effect on female representation in politics, and it can even improve women's conditions by inducing more female voters to vote, leading to more women-focused public policies. Thank you.